Hi, friends. Um, this is Charles. Some coming pictures on Wealthy Forever Nuggets today. And I'm so glad that we are together doing this again today as we look at networking, as we've been looking at networking. So we just continue the series on networking, the nuggets on networking. So that's what we're looking at today, networking. Um, and I thank you so much for joining me every Wednesday. Uh, don't forget to please send me your questions or suggestions to csowealthyforever at gmail.com. csowealthyforever at gmail.com. That's where you can send your questions and your recommendations or suggestions. So today we're looking at the topic mend your net. Mend your net. You know, the last time I came on, I shared that's two Wednesdays ago. So I shared on 6 whys for strong network. 6 whys for strong network. Today we're looking at mend your net. Mend your net. The one thing about when we talk about network, okay, we've talking we've talked about how to work your net in so that it can work. Okay, so and what we discover is that when we talk about network, when we talk about that is the net that is working. Okay, and for those who are in the fishing industry, you know, discover that the place of the net is so crucial for them now. And the point is that if your net is not in the right uh, 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 I'm looking for the word to use now. If your net is not in the in the proper position, okay, or the proper quality, you discover that you are going to lose a lot of fish, you know. Even when you've caught them, after you've caught them, you could have labored and toiled before you could catch the drought of fish, okay. But then, because there is a problem with the net, you lose them. You lose a lot of the fish that you have caught. The same thing with networking. If your net is not good enough, if your net is not good enough, okay, you are going to lose the relationships that you have made or that you have cultivated. Well, let me say that you have made, because you know you might have made them or your mother cultivated them, whichever. But if your net is not good enough, all right, you are going to lose them. And those ones that you lose may be the ones that are so crucial, you know, to the success of your business, to the success of your career. And so that's why I believe that this topic is so important. As brief as it is very crucial. Mend your net. Now, why do I say mend your net? It means the word mend simply means to repair. Okay, and when we talk about repairing or mending your net, that means that there's something wrong with your net. Now, 3 basic things can be wrong with the net. Either the net is weak, or the net is dirty, or the net is torn or damaged. Okay, it can be weak, dirty, or torn, or let's say damaged. So, and when coming to networking, you can have a weak network. A weak network simply means that now it's not a bad network, it's just that it is weak. It's not strong, it's weak. Okay, so you can't really get so much value out of it. Now, why is the net? Why is that net weak? The net is weak. I discovered that most times the reason why nets are weak, or a network is weak, is because now either one party is not bringing anything valuable to the table. Either of the parties is not bringing something valuable to the table, and so it's weak. So it's weak because now there's no shared values, no visible vision, no exchangeable value. See, no shared value. No shared values. That is, your values don't agree. No visible vision. You are not bringing any vision. It is not bringing any vision. And then no exchangeable value. So because it is value for value, okay? No, there's no exchangeable value, and because of that, the net is weak. That net is weak. That network is weak. So there will be nothing that you can, nothing tangible that you can gain from it. Number two, the net can be dirty. So if a net is dirty, now you have to do a lot of washing, before you can use it. Now, so, and for networking, when a net is dirty in a network, it means that the person that you're relating with, you don't stay in touch with the person. The last time you called or sent a text or heard from each other, maybe it's 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. I mean, there's no regular contact with that person. No regular exchanges of pleasantries, nothing. I mean, it's just once in a while that that just stay in touch. And you see, the thing is that if that is the kind of relationship that you have with people in business or in career, the point is that you will not get the best out of that relationship. You will not get the best out of that network. Why? Because it's dirty, it's old. So now every time that you need to call the person, it's like you are trying to remind him or remind her of who you are. Even if he knows who you are, it will be difficult for you to discuss anything so tangible, so important, because it's dirty. It's something that you live for too long a time, and that's not the best for you. And then, of course, when a network when the net in a network is torn or damaged, it means that this one is even the most terrible out of it. It means that something has gone wrong in that relationship. Either you have offended each other, or one of you has offended the other, or they have been disappointed, or the person has been disappointed at you, or you didn't, either because you didn't fulfill your promise, or you didn't perform up to expectation, or that you hurt them, or different things that could have happened, that could make this person this person this net to have been torn or damaged. Somebody must have been hurt, in that relationship, or somebody could have been harmed in that relationship, and that's why the net is torn. And so you discover that the other party may not want to do anything with you again forever. Okay. Or maybe there's an integrity question here. So the net is torn in that relationship, in that network, and so you have a problem. So, but the point is that no matter how terrible the situation may be, there is no net that cannot be mended. So you can mend your net, you can mend the weak net, you can mend the dirty net, you can mend even the torn net. How do you do that? Now, in order for you to mend a weak net, all you need to do is become a person of value. You decide to become be a person of value. Bring something to the table. Bring a value to the table. Add value. So but now bring value to the table. Have a vision that you want to share with the person. Now, and work on your values also. You can so that you can strengthen. You can strengthen the net. Then, of course, how do you mend a dirty net? Wash it. Just wash it. Wash it. How do you wash it? Ignite the network. Call the person. Send the text, and stay in touch. Maintain regular contact. And then add it up to the first one. By bringing value to the table. So wash the net. Okay. Ignite the relationship. Put fire into it, stay in touch, and then become a person of value. And then how do you mend a torn net? Simple, mend it. How do you go to the person and apologize? Go to the person and say you are sorry, and then of course promise to be a better person. So, and then when the person now tests you, or maybe gives you another chance, please don't mess up this time, because when you mess up the second time, you may never have a third chance. When you mess up a second time, you may never have a third chance. Now, if you mess up a second time, you may never have a third chance. So, the point is, until your net is strong, clean, and well sewn, it will keep losing fish back into the sea. Until your net is strong, clean, and well sewn, it will keep losing fish back into the sea. It will keep losing quality people back into the world. You keep losing people. You keep losing contact. You keep losing opportunities. You just keep losing, and that will not be your portion. So, with these few words of mine today, therefore, I'd like to encourage you, please mend your net. If your net is weak, okay, if your net is weak, dirty, or torn, mend it. Do something about it, and then you see that, okay, and then prove yourself to be a person that, be a repentant person, be someone who has changed, who has transformed, and then, of course, begin to add value to the people and that you are in.